XRP has a solid queue for setup, but a new DeFi name is stealing the spotlight. According to Cryptopolitan's latest press release story, analysts are buzzing about Mutuum Finance, a presale project some claim could deliver 55x upside, even as XRP's fourth quarter outlook remains constructive. Let's start with XRP. According to Cryptopolitan, XRP is hovering around the 2.82 level after a rough week, with a consolidation band between 2.82 and 2.88. The piece notes that a push above 2.90 could flip momentum back to bullish. It also highlights a bigger technical idea on many traders' charts. A break above the 3.10 resistance, aligned with a bull flag structure, could target the $5 region if demand accelerates and liquidity deepens into year-end. One desk cited by the article even floats $5 before New Year's if institutional flows cooperate. Now the new headline grabber. According to Cryptopolitan, Mutuum Finance is in phase 6 of its presale at $0.035 per token, with the next phase priced 14.29% higher at $0.04. The article says more than $15.5 million has been raised so far, with over 16,000 investors registered to receive tokens at launch. Those numbers explain why it's trending on crypto news feeds right now. What is Mutuum actually building? The same Cryptopolitan release describes Mutuum as a dual lending DeFi platform on Ethereum. It aims to combine variable rate lending that adjusts with pool utilization and fixed rate borrowing for highly liquid assets. The project also plans a USD-pegged stablecoin intended for everyday transactions within its ecosystem. On the risk side, the article outlines guardrails you'd expect in a lending protocol: loan-to-value caps, liquidity caps, penalties, reserve factors, and an emphasis on keeping collateral healthy to limit cascades. So where does the 55x potential claim come from? If you do the simple scenario math from presale pricing in the 3-cent range to multi-dollar targets, you can get to 50 buy-plus outcomes on paper. That's the kind of headline that drives presales. But as always, price only earns those multiples if the product ships, liquidity is real, users stick around, and token unlocks don't overwhelm demand. Here's a practical way to think about both stories side by side. For XRP, the checklist is on-chain and on tape. Hold the 2.82 to 2.88 zone, reclaim to 0.90, then fight through 3.10 with rising spot volume and healthier order books. If the first pullback after 3.10 is bought and price closes strong, you've got a higher probability path toward the mid-3 south and, in a best-case flow environment, the $5 projection that technicians are mapping out. For Mutuum, the checkpoints are execution and disclosures. Does the team hit presale milestones and publish clear tokenomics, including vesting and unlock schedules? Do audits and security reports arrive before mainnet features go live? Does the stablecoin launch with credible backing and transparent attestations? And most importantly, do real borrowers and lenders show up with sticky usage, not just a day one pop? It's also important to underline what Cryptopolitan labels this article as a press release. That means it's promotional content from or on behalf of the project. Treat it as a starting point for research, not an independent endorsement. Presales are volatile and carry extra risk. Smart contracts, custody, liquidity, and unlocks can all impact price faster than most newcomers expect. What to watch next? For XRP, daily closes around 2.90 and 3.10. ETF-related headlines and whether spot volume expands on green days and cools on red days. For Mutuum, whether Phase 6 actually rolls to Phase 7 at 0.04 on schedule, whether the raise figures keep updating transparently, and whether the team ships a working lending product and stablecoin with clear, verifiable backing. Bottom line. According to Cryptopolitan, XRP's queue for setup remains intact if key levels are reclaimed, but speculative attention is rotating to Mutuum Finance as its presale advances. If XRP clears resistance with volume, the path to the summer highs reopens. If Mutuum executes and converts hype into real usage, the presale narrative can carry further. Manage risk on both fronts and let the date not the headlines guide your next move. You've been watching Cryptozard News. Please subscribe and like, and leave a comment if you enjoyed this video, and let me know what other crypto-related news you'd like to hear in the future.